We're going to Walmart.
Is it Walmart?
It's called Maxi Holly. Owned by Walmart. Of course, like everything else.
Tree Casa's out there now. Tree Casa, we're going tomorrow. Look at that tree.
It's so pretty. I like this road. Talk. It's going well. Yes. We like it so far.
Yes, love it. Best decision ever.
We like our house so far. The heat's not too bad.
It's perfect. It's windy. It's not hot. Couldn't be any better.
It can be hot if you're in the sun, but where we live up on the mountain, it's windy, so the wind keeps it
I don't
cooler.
mind sun as long as you got wind. You'll burn more.
Yeah. We have lots of shade though.
Mm-hmm.
We like the food.
Delicioso. We have to learn Spanish.
Yes. We have caretakers on our house who don't speak any English. So
in 300 meters, turn left onto Nick minus 16.
Okay.
So our caretakers, who are the ones who take care of the pool and the gardens and do the cleaning in the house, don't speak any English. So this morning, Greg was using Google Translate to try and have a conversation with them. It took a long time, but I think eventually they figured it out, I hope.
Here's a school.
Yeah.
Here's another school.
That's the public school. There's another
the
public school. Oh. You're going too fast.
Public school here.
Another school? Why are there so many? Different ages?
The police
Anyways, they're
stations,
public
just
schools,
up
which
here.
our kids aren't going to be going to. Our kids are going to one of the private schools up in the mountains.
I don't know why, but the police station.
Yeah, PlayStation is always packed.
Last night there was a drunk guy fell down on the sidewalk, and the policeman was trying to help him get back up.
Really?
He was just the only guy here.
What's going on right now? Why is it all motorcycles?
Where's that speaker?
Turn left onto Nick minus 16.
So this is San Juan del Sur, which is the town we live in. And we're driving right now to Rivas. I don't know how you say it, but it's a little bit of a bigger town, I think.
We have a guy looking for a vehicle.
Yes, we have a person who owns a business who helps people.
Continue on Nick 16 for 18 kilometers.
And you pay them a fee to set up a bunch of viewings. And then they help you do the paperwork and they help you negotiate with the owner of the vehicle. So we have an appointment with our lawyer today to figure out how to buy the vehicle and figure out how to start our residency process and how to finish the paperwork on the bar and restaurant that we bought. So this is the main road into town, yes?
Yeah. You see it? There's free bananas. Well, basically free.
That's not the road. Unless you're Canadian, then they charge you 5 times the price they usually do.
$8.
Yesterday I paid $8 for a 50-cent sand bucket.
Sucker born every minute.
I felt bad, so I just paid it. Salas was not leaving without that bucket either. I think she knew that. You can see the mountains up there. The video doesn't do it any justice. There's some random horses at the side of the road eating some grass.
So we're leaving San Juan right now.
There's a dog or something in the middle of the road.
Your iPad?
Can you
Okay.
fix it, buddy?
Like, see the dog? Traffic cam? Dog.
Oh, yeah.
Playing his game.
Careful, don't get too close to him.
He's at the crosswalk at least.
The road that we live on is a little bit terrifying. It's basically like a cliff.
Need 4x4.
Yeah, you definitely need a 4x4. There's no way you can get into it with a car.
Well, that's the place that we've seen the other couple want to go to.
Salzburg?
Don't really know what the speed limit is here, but
It's probably 60 or 70. Yesterday when we got the car, they dropped it off at the house and we left and we went through a police stopping immediately as soon as we left. But they ended up waving us through. They didn't stop
Showed them my
us.
boobs.
Yeah. Yeah, they were that impressed. They let you just go right by. So we've never actually driven this way before, or I haven't anyway.
Yeah, we came at nighttime, so this is all new to us. No.
So everything coming down here went okay. Went probably as smooth as it possibly could have. There was only a few little hiccups with our luggage and having to walk across the border through Costa Rica into Nicaragua because they can't drive you across. So us with 12 suitcases, 5 carry-ons, 5 backpacks, and a dog and 3 kids at night when it started to rain, trying to get across the border in the dark in a country where we don't speak the language was a little bit terrifying until we got through. But we ended up getting through. Greg and Dean, who's 9, took a bunch of trips with our luggage to get it across, and then we had some guys on trikes that took all the luggage for us into the Nicaraguan customs area.
Try and post a video of all that together.
Yeah, we'll probably do a few videos and chunks of a bunch of different things. But other than that, the only other hiccup we had was with the dog. The dog was good. Toronto didn't care to see the dog. They didn't want to weigh him. They didn't even need to take him out of his carrier. The dog went right through in Toronto and right through into Costa Rica. They didn't seem to care much about the dog. We quickly showed them our paperwork from Canada and they sent us on our way. And then we got to Nicaragua and all of a sudden the dog was being questioned and wanted to know the breed of the dog and wanted to know if the dog was going to live in Nicaragua forever. And I think because he's an American Cocker Spaniel, they were a little bit confused by...
I think they just wanted some extra money.
Yeah, they did. They charged us double, so... what we heard it cost. Yeah. At that point, it had been like 15 hours of traveling. We were both like basically brain dead by then. So Greg said just to pay it. Now is not the time to argue over a $10 fee. So we paid him the extra money, and they let us through without any issue. And then with our luggage, they let us in with everything. No problems getting anything in. The kids seem to be okay. I think they're gonna be adjusting to the food more than anything. We're going tomorrow to Tree Casa to hopefully find some other kids for the boys to play with.
Don't you have your own
What? Anything else?
iPad? No, that's it. We'll take
Oh,
the
there's a
rest
school
of the
bus. Slow
video.
down. Are you like past school buses here? Oh, it's not even a real school bus.
It's a chicken bus.
What do you mean?
It's where all the people get on. They have chickens and everything. Everybody knows chicken buses.
What do you mean a chicken bus? Like there's chicken.
They call it a chicken bus, but yeah,
It's
because
like a public transit?
Yeah.
Transport?
you can buy like a Ziploc bag of juice for like 10 cents or something, 20 cents.
Oh, really? Another dog on the side of the road.
So the roads are great here.
Yeah, this will be fine all the way to the city. It's just up in the mountains. But it's definitely a beautiful country.
The cheese fries are amazing.
Out there. He ordered cheese fries yesterday, expecting like Taco Bell style cheese fries, and it was fries with chunks of processed cheese thrown on top of it, not even melted. But you ate it though.
Yeah, I ate some. I was hungry. Some of the food is delicious, and then other stuff is
Just different.
You just find what you like and keep going. Pizza's amazing down here.
Yeah, everywhere pizza's been good so far. So that's their public transit, I guess. It's a school bus. Yeah, the roads here are so pretty. There was something else I was going to say. Can't remember. Oh, school. So we're touring 2 schools. Hopefully this week, if not next week, before we make a final decision on which school the boys are going to go to. We just want to get a feel of both of them in person before we make the final choice. But regardless, they're off school until January now. It's just a matter of whether it'll be beginning of January or end of January when they go back. they've already been off school for a month because they had a COVID outbreak in their school. We didn't want to risk them getting COVID or getting any other sort of sickness that would not allow us to get on our flight here. So they'd been off school for a few weeks before we even left. We have yet to see a monkey, which I'm pretty disappointed about. I need to find out where to find the monkeys. I'm going to do that today. We haven't really seen anything. We have some lizards in our house. We had a baby lizard fall out of our air conditioner this morning while we were getting up, and its tail was off.
And you thought it was a fish. Because it was moving like a fish.
The tail was still moving, and the lizard was dead. So it was a little bit weird. But I don't mind the lizards because the lizards eat the bugs, and I would rather have lizards than bugs. So I will make that compromise.
Yeah, and they make that weird sound.
Yeah, they make a very loud, like, yeah. At night, especially. They don't really do it. Is that?
Oh, look.
There's a volcano right in front of us.
Is that Ometepe?
Oh my gosh, guys, look at the big volcano right in front of us.
Oh, you can't see it now.
Oh, it's behind the trees.
We'll see it when we get up.
Yeah, we'll probably see it when we get closer, but so pretty.
Yeah, well, when we get up here, you'll see it. I didn't see that before. Look right here. See
Oh,
it?
there it is. You
Eli.
can see it through the trees, guys. Look. Right in front of us. Yeah, that's a volcano. Yeah, it is.
No, you're not looking at the right one. I know.
We'll show you when we get closer. You'll see it.
You want to see it? Okay.
What do you want to see? What is it?
Yeah.
Volcano.
A volcano. That's right.
Yeah.
Kids.
So, what do you like about Nicaragua so far?
Yes.
Silas, do you like Nicaragua?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you like your new house? What do you like?
Big house.
You like the house? Do you like swimming in the pool?
What color's
Yeah.
the house?
Blue. No.
Yeah, some of it actually is. Can you keep an eye out for the
It's
volcano?
blue
Yeah,
inside,
I'll-
actually. You're right. Dean, what do you like?
There's probably no volcano. Probably the ocean, which we haven't even swam in yet, so I don't know for sure.
We've been here 2 days, but.
We will swim the
Oh, here
ocean.
it is, Eli.
We gotta
See
take
it?
care of all our stuff.
Straight ahead up there with the clouds. Turn and see.
Yeah, I see it now.
You'll get a better view of it. We're actually gonna take a vacation there one day.
Ometepe. Look at this pretty.
So we're settling in. I'm still working, so that's been a little weird. Been trying to do what I can here and there, sporadically, without being glued to my phone or computer all day. I'm probably gonna try and work out some hours through the day where I'll dedicate to working. Hopefully, when the kids are in bed at night, maybe a little bit in the morning. Once they're in school, all three of them are going to be going to school, including Silas. And the school hours are long down here, so they'll actually get on the bus in town, and then I'll probably head over to the bar or restaurant and work from there while they're in school until they get off school. And then we'll head home.
Pretty.
Yeah. Greg will be working. Yeah. Probably weird, different hours than me though.
Yep, I'm gonna get back into the gym in the morning, then go to the bar, and then leave and go surfing or something, and then go back to the bar, and then go get the kids at school, and then come home, take a nap,
Yeah.
and then go back to the bar.
What's this?
But that's retirement to me.
Yeah.
And the people are so nice down here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of drunk guys kind of in town.
Yeah.
It can be a
But
little
it's like
annoying,
that
but-
anywhere though, I think.
But most people are nice and friendly. There's a lot of like-minded people. Kind of have the same views as you. That's why they're here. And the divide is not as bad when it comes to the whole pandemic issues. And there's only a couple places, like last night when I went to the like main convenience stores, they want you to wear a mask there, but everywhere else is fine. And I don't mind because one of the ladies, she's like apparently like in her 70s, 80s, and I got no problem wearing a mask for her.
I think it basically works where there's no mandate for anything here. It's just if you own a business and you choose to have it be a policy, then you can. But you can also choose not to. So some of the restaurants we went in yesterday, I noticed the waiters and waitresses were wearing masks, but the people weren't. So
It's just
I think
to
they
do
can
it
have
for-
their staff wear it.
Yeah, it's just to make people feel uncomfortable that, you know, that are a little bit more worried. But yeah. But we can go places, we can do things. I couldn't do anything in Canada.
Yeah.
And getting a motorcycle.
Yeah. So
Getting
we're
a
gonna
tattoo, my first tattoo ever.
We're gonna look for a 4x4 vehicle. Hopefully one that's not standard, because the truck rental we're in right now is standard, so I can't drive it. I probably would be too terrified to drive it on that hill anyway. at least at first. But eventually we'll get a 4x4 vehicle to buy, and then I think we'll probably get a bike. So I'll drive the 4x4 and Greg will drive the bike. But once we're comfortable anyway. It's a little...
Oh, look. Cal traffic jam.
yeah, there's a bunch of cows. And do you have to pull over? Are these things gonna
Look,
move?
it's a horse. He's got a red flag. Letting us know.
Yeah, look guys.
So you will say?
Wow.
We don't know.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the
the
longhorn cows.
Yeah. Oh, we got another horse on the side of the road.
Get a leash.
So it's very much like it would be like in Dominican or Cuba
Try to
or...
get more of the road, not so much of the truck.
There we go. Yeah, it's a lot like like you find in any of the like touristy vacation towns when you're outside of the tourist area. But you go into the main city and you can still get things like Costco and Sam's Club, and there's McDonald's. We drove past, we were in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
But there are McDonald's, Taco Bell's, KFC's, all in the main city, but we're about 2 hours from Managua, which is where most of that stuff is. So the city we're going to now, I think, is like a smaller scale, just a little bit bigger than where we are now. But where we are now doesn't have like any major grocery stores. You kind of have to go to like different markets to get different things. A seafood stand and a veggie stand. So we're just going now to pick up a few things, and I want to find a Christmas tree, even though he doesn't want to get a
palm
Christmas
tree, Christmas tree.
We gotta have something that's regular Christmas. I brought Christmas lights and some of our decorations from our tree at home. Yeah.
Everything.
I didn't bring everything.
Oh, gee.
You gotta bring as much as you can, because it's not easy to ship things down here. There's no Amazon. You have to go through like a company who ships to Miami from Amazon or from wherever you want to buy things from, and then they ship it down from there to here. But it's expensive, and it takes a long time compared to what we're used to back in Canada anyway. So we'll have to get used to not having the convenience of having things delivered on your doorstep same day.
You will not have
Yeah.
Amazon coming 3 times a day.
No. I won't need to down here though. I think we kind of feel like we have everything we need down here. We don't have a need to buy things. The house that we're in is furnished. There's really no need to get anything else.
Yeah, even if you buy a house, they're all pretty much furnished.
Yeah. The furniture usually...
In 600 meters, slight left to stay on Nick 16.
A lot of the furniture seems to be built into the house. Like,
Okay, so this is the basketball courts in that, Dean, where we can play some ball hockey.
so we brought
Okay,
down...
didn't even notice.
We brought down probably 40 chickens on the side of the road. There's
You
a
brought
good view
40
of the
chickens?
volcano.
Look, Eli. Well,
Slight left to stay on Nick 16, then turn left onto Carretera Panamericana.
I know.
Yeah, now you can see it.
Bigger than I thought it was.
I know.
It's huge. It's It's actually bigger than I thought it was too.
Turn left onto Carretera Panamericana, CA1.
We have been to one of the volcanoes here. Where we actually got to go up and look right into the volcano and could see the lava, and it was like super hot. They backed the bus in just in case there's an emergency and they need to get the bus out of there.
Continue on CA1 for 10 kilometers.
Wow. I wish I could get a better view with my camera.
That's Lake Nicaragua.
Look how wavy it is.
Look, Eli, it's on your side now, buddy. Yeah, the volcano, it's huge. Look at that.
It's right in the middle of the lake.
What?
I wish we could stop so we could see it.
Isn't that crazy?
You can see the lake, yeah. The lake's actually wavier than the ocean, which is a little weird. It's super windy today, though, too. Oh, look.
It's so pretty here.
This is Lake Nicaragua?
Yeah.
No, it's not, is it?
Yes.
Is that where we went?
Yes.
I didn't realize it was that big.
Granada.
So this lake here, by Granada, you can go and they have like boat tours, and they have 365, I think,
Yeah,
little
wow.
tiny islands, and the people, I mean, I'm sure Nicaraguans, but also Canadians, Americans, Europeans, Australians buy the island and then build houses on them, and they own the whole island, and they're beautiful. And you have to get a boat, obviously, to get to your house because you're on an island. But they have one of the islands is all monkeys. They call it Monkey Island. And there's a lot of very overweight monkeys on it because they do tours there. And obviously, they let the people feed the monkeys.
And they stink.
And they do stink, yeah. But they're so cute.
And they're full of bugs.
Yeah.
Stampede. Look at this one.
Kids
He's
with
jumping and
backpacks
flipping.
from school.
Look, he's jumping and going crazy.
There's so much to see here compared to us living on the highway in Canada.
Yeah.
Seeing nothing but
See the cow, buddy?
road. Okay, guys, we're home. See the windmills?
Welcome home, back to Arnold.
Oh, the left, Eli. There's a whole bunch of them. We lived in front of windmills at home back in Canada as well. So we're in our rental now for 4 months at least. I think we're probably going to extend it probably for another 2 or 3 months until the end of Easter.
So pretty.
While we decide what we're going to do. If we're going to be in a position to buy a house, or if we're going to continue to rent, or if we're going to, ideally, eventually, we'd like to build a house down here.
Come on, cryptocurrency.
We don't know if that's going to be happening by then. So there's not a lot of rentals. They've had a huge influx of people moving here over the last year, and it's affected the it's affected the pricing of rentals as well as the pricing of houses that are for sale. There's
And I think
not a lot of them available.
I think the recent thing was the economy in Nicaragua has went up like 7 or 8% in the since last year.
Yeah, probably since COVID and people started moving down. When COVID happened and people started working remotely, they started getting people to come down for long spans of time because they were just working from behind their computer anyways. So a lot of the people that live here still work for their companies back in the States and back in Canada and are just working online. Sort of like what we're doing, but full time.
Durham Custom with the car. Make sure you buy a sign.
Yeah. So we still own the business partially. If you are ordering something, you're still going to get me on the other end. It's just the items are now being made out in Sterling, and we're still doing our regular Whitby pickups. So it's mostly gone unchanged in the customer's viewpoint, minus a few differences in like delivery days and drop-off days and stuff like that. But we're still working. We found some great partners who we love and are doing a fantastic job so far. So far, so good.
Mm-hmm.
And we're hoping eventually to grow it way beyond what we were able to grow it. Alright, I'm gonna put the phone down because we've been on for 25 minutes.
Yeah, we're
now.
almost in Rivas.
So I think what we'll do eventually is kind of organize it into like different category videos. for now. People keep asking me to send something. So I figured we'd do something now while we're doing the drive anyway. Want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye.
Adios, amigo.
Say adios.
Adios, amigos.
So said love you. Say love you, Sai. Wave. Wave at mama. Kiss. Mwah. I love you.